Follow me, Smeeko, Sam Possible. I'm me, guys. My name is Taffrey16. Welcome back to another reaction video. Welcome to my reaction to the Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow. So, this is a channel points request by Scarl. Thank you, Scarl, for using your channel points on this. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story here at the beginning. Sorry if this intro ends up being a little bit long, but just a little bit of background. I'm sure a decent amount of you know this story. Some of you might not. So this was Noel Edmonds' second show. The house party was his third. His first was called The Late Late Breakfast Show, which ran from 82 to 86. So on Late Late Breakfast Show, there was a segment called Give It a Whirl, which featured dangerous stunts. Now, there were multiple injuries throughout the year on Give It a Whirl, but I mean, you know, it was the 80s. You're not gonna get, you know, in trouble unless somebody dies. And, well, somebody died. A volunteer was killed in 86 during a bungee jump segment, stunt thing. And after that, apparently, depending on who you ask, from what I've read, either Noel immediately quit or was immediately fired as a result of this. Maybe a combination of the two. Maybe it was it's usually somewhere in the middle. So it was probably a mutual parting of ways type deal. So 2 years later, in an attempt to repair his image, Noel came back with the Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow, which was similar to the Late Late Breakfast Show, except this one was pre-recorded. I think the first one might be pre-recorded too, actually. But this one had a lot of the same elements, and instead of being from BBC Studios, it would come from new, different, and exotic locations. Sorta. They were just elaborate studio sets dressed to resemble multiple locations, like North Pole, or the Moon, or Hollywood, or Niagara Falls. That was the theme, basically. Now, the show picked up ratings in the third series, to the point where it really restored Edmonds' popularity as well as his reputation, which allowed him to pitch the house party to the BBC. So there you go. This episode, I think, might be from the first series. It says 88 on it, so that would be from the first series. I wonder what the exotic theme will be. I'm actually excited to see. It's about 44, 47 minutes, somewhere around there. So let's go ahead and watch it. Alrighty, let's do this. We're going to BBC One Wales, apparently. Okay.
First on BBC One Wales, it's the Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow.
It sure is. Oh, this is some... This is 80s, alright. This fucking theme. I am recording this correctly?
Space travel. We're going to Mars.
Oh my god, it's a space station episode!
Out here in this inky void sprayed with stars is a satellite. A station that hasn't ever seen a train, so nothing unusual there.
What luck,
yes,
this is one of them they
join us now
mentioned in
in
the
orbit
Wikipedia article.
as we make space for the Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow.
Hey! Space! Hey, look at this dude! Good thing we got a live studio audience in space, huh?
Thank you very much. Welcome. Okay, we are so pleased to be here safely. This has been quite the most hazardous journey we've undertaken on this Roadshow series because,
really?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually on board Britain's first and until now secret space station, HMSS GBH2. Of course, we are in a zero-gravity environment, which is all right for us here because this is a fully magnetized zone and I've got metal shoes on, but I must ask every single person in our specially invited area to make sure their seatbelts are well and truly fastened, please. Could you check your seatbelts now to make sure that they are fastened? Don't undo them! Don't!
Oh, God! Is that Jason Voorhees? Below him?
What happens if you don't follow the strict safety?
Oh, he's come back down. It's fine. He's come back down. Get him, Voorhees.
This is a serious business. Space, the final frontier. We've got to watch what we're doing here. We hope to bring you live pictures of Britain's first ever spacewalk, which indeed will be a great...
What the fuck?
Oh, Kitty, you're back. Oh, you are brave. Oh, come on. You're so brave to go out there.
10 out of 10. Real cat,
Go out there.
100%.
If they asked me to do a spacewalk, I'd have kittens. Oh, what's your name? Major Tom. In our Wait Till I Get You Home feature, we've got some very outspoken views indeed. Nothing quite like Marianne talking about what was the bravest thing her dad did.
Marry me, Mum.
I can promise you, in the Wait Till I Get You Home we've got this week, there are some very outspoken views, mainly from the parents.
Oh.
That's to come. It's all part of a Gloria Hunniford hit on me. I thought this incident was her getting her own back.
Are you ready, Mr. Edmonds?
I'm ready to receive.
That's what she said. Oh, got him.
I wasn't that ready.
And I thought that was Gloria getting her own back, but unfortunately she does do it with a little bit more style. That's to come. Don't forget, if you're in Northern Europe, I understand the weather is very good this evening, clear skies, so you can look out and see our space station flashing past. A space station that this week is crammed with VIP guests. We've got some
Like who?
people who unfortunately have been diverted from a charter flight from Luton. We've also got with us Mary Poppins there on an away day. Chap who looks like a Greek god. Can you stand up a moment, sir?
That's the Ultimate Warrior,
I
I'm
thought
pretty
so.
sure.
It's Apollo 5. And next to him, Captain Kirk. I recognise the log.
Ah, yes. Oh my god.
And the gentleman at the end is not a milkman with an aerial on his head. That is, in fact, UHT, the extra cholesterol. Our specially invited guests. And what you
You're
are
just
now
gonna
about
ignore
to see
Jason
could
Voorhees
well
over there?
be British astronauts training for this great venture in space. In fact, it is a pub game. You'll be on the plank there, and these two guys are going to pick you up. You will have these two to hold on to, so you're perfectly safe.
Is that the
but when
older
we've
sister
got you
from
up to
Full
a height
House?
of about 3 feet,
That
which
looks
is
like
what
her.
they think they can lift you to, I will hold your hand and see whether you've got the guts, considering you're totally blindfolded, to
Lot of
jump the
cameos
3 feet
there.
onto the grass. All right? Lift! Oh. Well done.
Don't drop her, yo.
Higher? Can you go any higher? All right. I've got you. I've got
Wow,
you.
did they get
Don't
the
worry, I'm
stock
on you,
screams
Claire,
from
don't
her?
worry. I've got you. Okay.
She's a stock
All right,
screamer.
let's take the two guys away from in front. Hold up.
It's legit. You ever heard just like stock footage of a scream? That's what her scream sounds like. She's a stock footage factory. Oh my god, is this Jump by Van Halen? And shattered his ankles. Hey!
All off the back. When you... Keep it going. When you're ready, jump into
Oh no! More ankles shattered.
Okay.
I heard Elo for a second
Jump
there.
when you're ready.
Oh my god, they're all losing their ankles.
Oh, very good. After that terribly exhaustive training session for would-be British astronauts, I'd like just to bring a
think
slightly
no one learned from
serious
those dangerous
note
stunts?
to the proceedings from the space station, because there is one gentleman who has the responsibility for our safety, and I think it'd be a good idea to meet the commander of the space station, Commander Bubbers. Commander Bubbers.
No. I say, Edmund. Don't bother with all that. Just call me Miles.
I
Ah, yes.
I must admit, Miles, I didn't realise that Britain had a space program.
I think the real breakthrough for we Brits came when we discovered rocket fuel. We put it in and took
Rocket,
off like a rocket. Yes, exactly. Once we found a milk bottle big enough, of course. And you know, Edmonds, this rocket is totally British design.
Designed by boffins.
No, Blue Peter. Amazing what you can do these days with a yogurt carton, isn't it? Yes.
Commander, can you tell us a little bit about some of this technical equipment?
Yes, come over and have a look at some of it. The computers here. Now, that computer over there...
That's styrofoam.
That tells us our coordinates in space. That computer there tells us our fuel consumption for re-entry, and this computer here tells me how much I've got left in my building society account. If any of it breaks down, we just call the AA.
Astronauts Association?
Yes, he's a very nice man. He's a very nice man. He's a very... You're a very nice man.
What?
You're a very nice man. God, you're attractive.
What about the element of communications?
Communications, well, we leave that to George over there, mainly because he's the only one with a phone card. But we do have a backup system just in case. Jolly effective in this too.
You mentioned the subject of loneliness. Do you ever get visitors?
Well, we did actually see an alien on the scanner. I can tell you that was damned frightening and pretty hideous as well.
E.T.?
No, EC. Edwina Curry.
Damn.
She's a good egg.
Got him.
I'll say, Edmonds, how do you fancy having a crack at flying this thing yourself?
I'd love to.
Don't let Noel fly it.
Well,
No.
it's very simple. The controls are over there. Just take it easy. And remember, don't touch the red button. And if you want to turn left, don't stick your hand out of the window.
Jolly good. I'll give it a go, Commander. Thank you
Okay,
very much.
cheers.
Very nice of you.
Well
Pretend it's NASCAR, Noel. Just make left turns.
Well, just touch the red button.
Does the...
Don't.
No, all right. Red button. Now, of
Do
course,
it.
we are actually passing through space at an incredible speed, and you might like to know which part of the universe we're in. So here's a map of the area, and we are... I've got a copy of the local tabloid newspaper up here, which carries all the important news. I'll just have a quick look on page 3.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Definitely
gosh, look
yuppie.
at the craters on that. Here is a very interesting item of space hardware. It's not what you might think. This is not a simple, ordinary teapot. In fact, that is an ET bag. And if you thought that was bad, I'll quickly get onto this for all you space lovers. This is the very latest shuttlecock. You're quite right. There's nothing more to it than that. And also, of course, food in
put it on the
space
red
is
button.
incredibly important. You know all about astronauts' rations. This, in fact, is lobster thermidor. You just add water to make an absolutely delicious meal. In fact, before we came on the air, I did make up some
Nice.
thermidor for you. So life is not too tough for us up here. We'll be telling you a little bit more about the spacewalk in a moment, but another serious matter for you to consider. I am indebted to all the viewers. In your thousands, I thank you for spotting this man, a terrible man who perpetrates awful broadcasting injustices.
Jay
Yes,
Leno?
we caught Murray Walker in the clown court.
Nice.
You are Murray Wheels Walker of no fixed abode.
Yes, Your Honour.
How do you plead?
I've been sub-framed. It's a fit-up, not guilty.
Let's see the evidence.
It must be all up now. I don't think John Creasley's going to have a hope of... Yes, he is! Creasley... I was just about to say that Creasley hadn't got a hope of passing Martin Schenker when he did it before my very eyes.
It appears that you've been passing this dubious talent onto an apprentice.
The 13 previous winners of the Race of Champions, the last in 1979, won by the late and great Gilles Villeneuve.
Jackie Stewart,
the previous two, won by James Hunt, who, as ever, is with me here.
I can't remember anything about them. Sorry.
Tell me, Mr. Walker, in what way do you feel qualified to do the job that you do?
Well, I'm very experienced.
You mean you can actually drive a Formula One car?
Well, a bit.
They say clothes make the man. Well, the
Oh,
clothes
no.
are Nicky Lauda's, but the contents are me, Murray Walker, here at Silverstone to achieve a life's ambition. Drive a Formula One Grand Prix car.
Damn, Marlboro cigarettes sponsored? Holy shit. Oh my god.
Do you have any other qualifications?
Well, my timing's always been pretty good.
And now, as the race starts, my regrets, we must leave Brands Hatch. Join us again at 1:45.
What?
Well, that wasn't my fault.
And the interviews? Were they not your fault also?
Well, actually, I do very well with the interviews. I point out all sorts of things. Nigel, first of all, will you carefully and slowly take your hat off? You've got an enormous bump on your head. Can you let them see it?
I don't know whether... There you go.
Right up there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Bernie, it's some
Bro.
17 years since you bought McLaren. You've had some good times and you've had some bad times. What do you remember best?
I don't remember buying McLaren.
Tell us about it from your point of view. Wayne Gardner was right up with you, Eddie, in the closing stages. Did you ever have any fears that he was going to get through? And how are your tyres performing?
What would you say in your defence so far? So we come to the most serious charge brought by this court, that of jinxing prospective winners with one slip of your tongue.
I'd like to see you prove that one.
Spectacular driving. Watch this.
That's unfortunate.
Looks through a completely clean windscreen, and that's the big advantage, of course, of being in front.
I just think you're being very unfair. I'm not a jinx at all. If I was, I couldn't even mention things like the clerk's table.
Well,
or your chair.
you're going to jail, Murray. Yeah.
Oh, good. Can I drive?
No, you cannot drive. Ever. Oh, Lord.
These outfits, they look absolutely superb. They're marvellous. So they must be so expensive.
No, not at all. In fact, I got mine for a ridiculous figure.
They can see that for themselves, darling. What do you think of space, Joy?
Space? Pah! Just
Wow.
hour upon hour upon hour.
She looks like the Statue of Liberty.
Bit like TVAM, really. No, it's really fascinating. I've been looking at Earth, you see, through my telescope. It's very interesting. Did it look round? Yes, but I don't think it
Which
saw
one's
me.
he supposed to be?
Look, we've got to go, dear. Apparently one of the retro rockets is sick, and we've got to fix it.
Why you two? Well, because we're the sick bit fitters.
Of course.
Yeah, can't get quicker than the sick bit fitters.
This is a very complex space station indeed, and this is the whole nerve centre. All the systems and the control systems come through this area, and there are buttons for absolutely everything.
Well,
There's a button here that says press for oxygen, one that says press for refreshment, and one that says press for more. More what, I wonder?
Evening. He was early. He came in before he even pressed
I've
it.
come to the first British space station ever since I was very young, and here it is, absolutely terrific. And you know, I've almost got no weight. I feel much less than I used to do. I weigh nothing at all. Isn't that great? And look at the view. Look over there. Venus, Mars, Uranus. You can see the solar system. Over there. Look, the Andromeda Galaxy. Over here, Castor and Pollux. You know what I thought you liked yours from Pollux, didn't you know?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Are you going to be up here for Christmas?
Hopefully not.
Well, if you do, it'll be absolutely wonderful. Unwrapping your presents in zero gravity.
Yes.
How would you unwrap in zero gravity?
I haven't the foggiest
Well,
idea.
do try, won't you?
Yes. Patrick, this is marvellous that you've come all this way, and I'm so pleased to bask in your enthusiasm.
Good.
I wonder, in view of the fact I haven't understood a word you've said so far, can we play a little game involving words?
Why not?
Now you're here. If you
Why
could
not?
just come over here. We've got
Certainly.
a lady. little bit of information about her. She works in a city bank. She's one of the city prices.
Why is this woman in a box?
She speaks Spanish, got her A-level in a matter of weeks. She's only 4'11", which is why she's called half price. Well, what price freedom all to get out of there? Because this has been specially adapted, although gravity is not working in any other part of the space station. Tough luck for you, it is working here in the sludge cabinet, but it might not happen. Because Patrick is very quick. Famous names concealed in other words. They appear on the screen in front of you like this.
Actually. Patrick Moore did.
Who is that?
Recently.
Patrick Moore.
Well done.
Well, 9 years
That's
ago,
how they
still.
appear. Could you do 3 in 90 seconds?
Good
In which
life.
case we would give you this fabulous prize, a hamper.
Nice.
Just like Christmas. Don't do that. It is a good prize. 4 in 90 seconds. Look at all that poo.
Wow.
And 5 in 90 seconds would get you a video recorder and a wonderful array of videos to watch as well. What are you going for in 90?
I'll go for 5.
5!
Let this lady out of the box. Patrick Moore helped this woman.
What a moment this is going to be. As back home on Earth, millions and millions of hairdressers say to themselves, how on earth is Sir Barnett going to stand up to this lot when it comes down? OK, Patrick, I hope you're ready for this. The words are written on the cards. I've not seen the words before. I give you a clue. You say what's written down here. On the screen it goes. The moment you've got any idea, go for it. And no doubt the special guest will help as well. OK, the 90 seconds starts now. A cup of...
Eggs.
No, drink.
Beers. Pints.
No, a cup of. You have a cup of...
Tea.
Tea, yeah.
There you
go. Danny...
Bear.
Pun?
Danny K.
Yes, well done.
Nice.
It's a horrible spot. Oh, yes, well done. The opposite of yes. Opposite of yes.
No.
Little thing for in the garden, your flower pit.
Towel.
And you, no, it's on the, it's a pole with a little
Hoe.
thing on the end.
Ho.
Ho. Well done. Yes.
Ho.
You put it down your trousers. It's alive. It's a furry animal.
Ho.
Yes. It's that.
Me.
Yes. Got it.
Nina Ferrito.
Nina Ferrito.
Nina Ferrito.
Yes, that'll do. CID used them. Finger.
Prince.
Nail.
No.
Princess Anne.
Princess.
Margaret. Margaret. Anne. Elizabeth.
Anne, you said. Yes. Anne. I'm getting confused. What happened? Yes, Anne. Opposite of no.
Yes.
Yes. If you get shot, you...
Die.
Yes, well done.
Princess Diane.
Yes, well done.
Yay!
Oh, God, what's that say?
Left.
Yes. That previous girl's name we had before, Princess...
Anne.
Yes. If you collect something, it rhymes with board, and you collect it, and you...
Sword.
No. Hoard. Yes, very good.
Anaphor?
Anna Ford.
Yes. A fishing thing for...
Net. Rod.
Rod. Very good. It's like a little...
Rod
no.
Stewart.
It's a sort of a... No.
Gun.
No.
Pen.
Fucked it up.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, isn't this a shame? And is this your Christmas best you've got on? You're all sort of plastic wrapped, aren't you? You're all... Where are you going?
I don't know.
Might as well get on with it, Patrick. I can't see
Close your mouth.
I'll tell you what. It's Christmas. It's the last one of the series. Would you settle for the champagne?
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Paula, thank you very much for playing along. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Moore. Thank you, Patrick.
So he
I
just spoiled
promised
this
you
is
all
the
a
last of the
historic
first series
moment
then? Wait,
in the history of space exploration. We are here in the first British space station, and we hopefully are going to bring you the first pictures of a British spacewalk. But I should also like to point out that we are here to celebrate the inauguration of the first British satellite broadcasting service.
I thought you were
I think
going to say
we can
Ronald
see
Reagan.
outside a satellite television in geostationary orbit, and hopefully, yes, there's the commander. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the commander.
Right.
Do you go out for a spacewalk often?
Yeah, yes, I'm afraid so. We've got an outside loo.
Tell me, how does it feel to be drifting aimlessly?
How does it feel?
Yes, actually, this weightlessness is
be
fun,
on
you know.
ya.
Yes, now I know how Ron Atkinson feels when he takes his jewellery off. I say, look, milk plate.
Hey! Oh.
Now then, either that's a UFO or else Mr. Whippy's in the area.
Presumably you don't believe in all this rubbish about
Senor
space
Whippy, do you?
aliens. I mean, horrible creatures that make disgusting noises.
Are you kidding? I've got all Bananarama's records. The nearest waiting, talking Italian.
Do you need special training?
No, I just pick it up watching their videos. I see what you mean. Actually trained by NASA. That's Nuneaton Angling and Sewing Association.
Noel's fucking living it.
We wanted to go out there and investigate
He's
a
trying
vast
so hard.
void. I said, you leave Fergie out of this.
Now, what exactly are you doing out there? Is it sort of essential
Yeah, what are you
maintenance?
doing?
No, not exactly that. No.
Well, what then?
Well, the trouble is, I've got to take Rover for a walk. Come on, Rover.
Oh no, Rover! Ah!
I have to go and chase him actually now because
Come back, Rover.
the nearest
A
tree
little
is
bit to
about
left.
200 light years away.
Ah, he's dead.
When we started this Roadshow series all those hundreds, thousands of miles ago, the first recipient of a Gotcha Oscar was Gloria Hunniford. We played a little prank on her in her radio studio, and she won her award. And I thought that was it. I thought Gloria's so nice, but then on the show she said, "I'll get you, Edmonds," or something like that. And she has. Ladies and gentlemen, Gloria Hunniford.
She is.
This is not going to be like a triple hit with green sludge and stuff, is it?
I don't know.
Might be.
I'm a little bit uneasy about all of this.
I've only just got over what you did to me.
Oh, was it that good?
The tension.
All those weeks ago, there we were in your radio studio. We can see you taking part in a live broadcast. You didn't know there were hidden cameras.
I certainly did not.
And then your engineer appeared and did this most terrible thing to the record that was actually playing.
I'll touch it. I'll touch it. What are you doing? What's it now?
Don't like the record.
Oh, what's going on?
He said, "Fuck you."
I came on the program the first week and I said, I'll get you for it.
Yes.
And I waited and I waited. And I tried to work out how I'd do it. Would I try to enlist, say, your wife Helen's help and do it maybe somewhere around home? Would I, well, whatever, you know, or would I maybe try and get you when you're doing a voiceover or a personal appearance?
Well, you're here too,
and
though.
then I thought that home territory was probably the least place that you would expect.
Yeah.
So we enlisted, of course, your team. And only about 4 people knew. So when it actually came to the night, the audience didn't know anything about it. They were just as much in the dark as you were. And I must explain that, if you don't mind me explaining, do you?
Please do.
Sorry.
Please do.
Because in the section where it involves Wait Till I Get You Home with the parents and child, Noel, of course, thought, well, it's just an average family, 2 very nice parents and the child chatting away. But he didn't know that they were all in the acting profession. Oh, no. But watch how the father's reaction builds up. He gets very hot under the collar, and there were catcalls from the audience saying, "Get on with it," and "Don't be such a spoiled sport." But your face was priceless in the end.
It was terrible. I'm dreading this.
Oh, unfortunately, we don't have time to show it because we... Here it comes.
Terrific.
Wait till I get Gloria home.
This is the feature where the parents get put under the spotlight, and they are going to really get a grilling tonight. Ah, you've got to feel sorry for David and Sarah Lewis. All the way from Tufnell Park to Venice. No, I'm joking about grilling and whatever. You're all right. It was Ben, your little boy Ben, I had a chat with. and he told me lots of interesting things. But let's first of all find out something about you. David is an architect. He says he has a good, strong sense of humour, but doesn't always let it show, except when you're designing buildings, no doubt. Sarah sometimes works part-time at the local Oxfam shop. That's good work.
Yes.
You have some unusual things in Oxfam shops.
Yes, we have clothes and bits and pieces.
Oh, yeah, clothes. I get all my jumpers there. That's wonderful. All right, no need to agree. And Ben, he's quite an interesting lad. I started off by asking Ben, does Dad have any bad habits? Now, we can give you some options here. Did he come straight out with yes, and then said something? Did he say no? Did he say ask Mum? A Venetian mask could be yours.
Why would they want that? I was kidding.
Oh, bank busting.
Ask Mum, actually.
Ask Mum, yeah.
Ask Mum. And what would you say is bad habits?
He bites his nails.
Does he?
Wears socks in bed.
You wear socks in bed? Why?
Well, cold feet.
You can tell me. Do you wear anything else? He does?
He does, yeah.
Go on, what else is he? What else is he? I mean, just straight between the three of us. What else? What else is he? What else is he wearing in bed?
His pyjamas.
Oh, that's not very interesting. I've completely forgotten where we are. I was asking a question. Yes, any bad habits? And you think Ben said, oh, ask Mum. Did he?
He talks with his mouth full and scratches his under his arm.
Is that a bad habit?
Well, he tells me off when I do it.
So I'm afraid it wasn't ask Mum. Never mind, we move on to a plate of spaghetti. Be good on the trip back on the train.
I'm waiting for him to freak out.
I asked him, where do babies come from? Did he say hospital? Did he say mummies? Or did he say quick change exhaust specialists? Or did he say something else?
I think he'd said mummies.
Mummies?
Yeah.
Bring some.
The postman?
Mum says the postman gave my baby brother to her.
Not saying a word. Not a word. You haven't won anything so far. I wonder if the postman's watching. Oh, dear. Right, if you could have any toy in the world, I said to him, what would it be? Did he say, I'd like a baby sister? From the postman. West Ham United Football Club, or that he wanted Karen Keating, or something else? We are playing for a radio. Right, David.
Yeah, something perhaps electronic, yeah.
Computer, I think. Computer.
A computer.
A computer.
And on the big budget show, we're going for a string of garlic. I asked him, has anything funny ever happened to your family? Was it something to do with Mum that he told me about? Was it something to do with you, David? Or was it something to do with a family pet? Or was it something totally else that he thought was funny in the family?
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, something to do with David, I should think.
Do you want to reply? Do you want to go home?
David got locked outside the front door with his dressing gown on one morning.
Busy waiting for the postman.
Exhibition, because I bet he had the socks on, did he? Well, you never know when you're going to have to go outside the front door. Right, OK, so it's something to do with Dad.
Dad's false teeth fell into his teeth. They fell out when he was laughing. I play with him sometimes. Play monsters and bite my baby sister.
So we now move on to something serious. An espresso coffee maker could be yours. What's the
Oh, there we go, okay.
I'm sorry about this, David, but you really are coming in with a stick here. It's the question of, what's the silliest thing Dad has ever done? Now, did Ben say that Dad is the model of perfection? He makes silly noises. He goes hang gliding. Or he does something else. And we're playing for that coffee maker. What did he say?
Something else. Probably the answer to the last question.
Right, OK, so you're still with teeth and things. And we're going to find out what it was that Dad does that's a bit silly.
Burping. Burp's the grandstand music.
Noel's like, oh shit.
Do you want to give us a demonstration? No, well... No, fine. I mean, there is a moment for talent to show itself, and maybe now is not that moment.
Oh,
now,
it is, you just don't know
the
it.
big one, the final one. The agony's nearly over, and it's the gnomes we're playing for. I asked Ben, does Mum have a silly name for Dad?
Is it Mailman?
Now, what you got to bear in mind is what a kid thinks is silly is possibly not what an adult thinks is silly. But anyway, did he say no? Did he say yes? Did he say yes? But I don't think I could tell you. Or did he say something else?
I think he said yes, but I don't think I can tell you.
You going to tell us what it is? No? I think Ben is.
Was it wobbly bobbly? Because it's got a fat bottom and it wobbles.
Is it possible that you could not send this out, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I don't find it very funny. I mean, I must have got the wrong idea about the programme or something, because I didn't realise...
Oh, I am
such
sorry.
personal remarks.
Oh, I am terribly sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, I just think it's not very funny.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were taking it funny.
No, I don't like it. I mean, would you like it if someone asked you things like that?
I think it's just a bit of fun.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just feel very awkward about it, and I mean, can you guarantee that it won't go out?
Yes, certainly. Of course.
Yeah.
I had absolutely no idea that you weren't...
No, I'm sorry.
You weren't enjoying it.
I didn't want to spoil everyone's fun, but I mean, I just feel it's...
I thought you were acting incredibly well.
I just didn't find it very funny, I'm sorry.
OK, well, we can quite easily lose the thing. Obviously, we'll respect your wishes. No problem at all, David. Sorry that you feel that way about it.
That's all right.
We just have to wait for a decision as to how we will redo that part of the show. Right, OK.
I don't know, we haven't got anything else we can play in on this.
No, but yeah.
If that's the one that's offensive, and, would it be all right? Right. Noel's mic is out.
Man, this is awkward.
Noel's mic is out, right? Yeah, OK. Yeah, okay, yeah, where would
Was it one thing in particular? I mean, we can quite easily cut it down.
It was so personal at the end. I just found it a bit too much, you know. I mean, it was all sort of like just getting at
Thank God this is fake, bro.
Habits and things, but
Is it? I mean, would there be any point in, say, keeping the first couple rather than junking the whole thing?
Yeah, if you want to, yes. I don't mind the first two so much. It's with the later stuff that I don't want.
Well, I mean, what we can quite easily do. I mean, the last thing we want to do, David, is cause you any.
It's the last two. I just felt a bit. I mean, it's just I'm a bit worried. You know, in case obviously clients and people are watching.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
It's just being made a fool of in front of people.
Obviously, what we want to do is not chuck it all out if possible. We respect your wishes, obviously. I mean, if you do want to chuck it all out, then you must say. But if we could just hold on to maybe a couple of them. I'm just thinking, you know, because from Ben's point of view. How can we wrap it up so that there's no loss of face or embarrassment? Sorry to put you in this situation.
Oh, sorry, I'm just being a bit sensitive about it, but I just, you know, I don't find it very funny laughing at sort of people's habits and things. It's just not my sense of humour, I suppose.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. You see, that it was this time shared.
We would have to.
I mean, you'd feel embarrassed, wouldn't you? I mean, that's not the point.
That's not the point. The most important point is you feel embarrassed. I mean, were you worried about the bad habits, the socks?
Man, Noel Edmonds really well.
I don't mind that.
Was it socks? Socks?
Yes.
The baby's one. I thought the baby's one was fine.
2 or 3.
Computer. Toy was all right because you got the computer. Right? Anything funny happened in the family? So you'd like to avoid the false teeth thing?
Yes, I think so. Really. I mean, and also the
burping to the.
Yes, that. Yeah, it's just something silly I did one Christmas. That's all.
Right. What about the name? What about the?
Oh well, I didn't like that very much. I mean, something that's a bit sort of private. Personal,
okay.
Really.
Well,
I mean,
what we can do. Ian, David isn't worried about the first 3. So we can stop at toy. Have we got a VT or something that we can run?
Hang on a second.
Man.
Yeah, okay.
I'm being so engrossed. This is such a great prank.
We do just that. Go from the end of the toy.
It feels so real.
To bringing Ben in.
Yeah, and it was real for Noel.
And my promise is that he'll sort it out in an hour.
I mean, you'll write some things. I mean, I need some sort of, assurance.
He'll let you see it.
Oh, it won't. I mean, categoric assurance.
Really,
it will not go out.
I mean, your word is good enough on that.
Totally, it will not go out.
The producer's word as well.
I mean, it'd be great if it was written.
Of course,
obviously, I don't want to.
Yeah, no problem at all. The last thing we want to do is embarrass anybody, and that's not been the objective. We've not upset anybody so far, but you have to respect the individual's wishes in the matter. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not sitting here trying to embarrass. Right.
As well, but
okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sure.
So we'll
start with some applause. Just think.
Is my mic up?
Coming up for
Sorry about the delay, ladies and gentlemen. I know somebody shouted about get on with it. I'm sorry about that. I must actually say that as far as I'm concerned, regardless of what you think of the show and what we do, we always, whatever we're doing, respect people's feelings, and we never...
He's going to be punching the air so hard when he realizes he's going to have...
jellies or JCBs or whatever, we always get people's permission to show anything. And the very fact that David is embarrassed, I think, doesn't reflect upon him at all. In fact, I think it takes a certain amount of guts to stop in front of a number of people and express your dissatisfaction. We will, of course, respect their wishes. And if you can just imagine that we've asked 3 questions, which he's perfectly happy about, so we've got up to the point where we were asking about the toy, and he was saying about the fact that he wanted a computer. So we're at that point now. We could probably pick up on the applause out of the...
Some applause.
You've got one problem solved as far as Christmas presents are concerned, because you know that he wants a computer. Let's now meet him. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ben.
Get fucked. Oh my god.
I have to tell you, I have waited all of 16 weeks to get my own back. Would you like to meet Sarah and David, who until last night had never even met?
Holy shit, that's great.
Little Ben, who did a wonderful job, is from the Corona Stage School, so he was
The what stage?
So, Noel, we love you madly, but you have well and truly been had.
Holy shit. That's incredible.
You remember the day that you got me in the studio, you broke one of the prized BBC records.
Yeah.
Well, I've had to go out and make thousands of them for children in need. So you have to accept this one and pay me for it, because it all goes to children in need.
Thank you. I mean, I will most certainly purchase that from you. I am absolutely dumbfounded. I tell you, I mean, two thoughts just go through my mind, that ever since you looked down the lens of the camera in this very place and you said, I will get you. I have worried. I've worried about videos I've shot for companies, personal appearance. I've worried about everything.
Radio shows with me, even?
I'm terrified about the whole thing. And then, when you said you didn't want to go on, I mean, believe the emotions that have just gone through. I'm so sorry for you that we embarrassed you. I was then so full of admiration for you having the guts to say you were embarrassed.
That was embarrassing for me.
And now I loathe you. And what about the man that shouted, "Get off"? Can I ask one little favour in front of all these people? That's it, isn't it? You got your own bag.
Well, I'm not too sure about that. There are other occasions.
You should have never pranked her, man. She's too intricate.
So how did you feel afterwards?
Dear. In the radio studio, you said you felt gobsmacked. Just think, I look such a pilchard. It's just like somebody's pulled the mains lead out, isn't it? It's sort of, the form is there, but it's all gone. It was the biggest shock I've ever had in the
You
studio.
were gone for about 15 minutes afterwards in the studio.
Useless. Well, thank you for doing it with such panache and getting such professional people to do me. I tell you what.
That's what she said.
What?
Don't look up.
Oh, no!
Oh, it's all right.
It's not.
Gloria,
Thank
you very much. I might have been joking about doing Gloria, but I have wanted for ages to know what this red button does.
Edmonds, no, remember, you must not touch that button.
Why not?
You just can't.
Got him.
What did I tell you? Hey, what did I tell you?
Then it must be that button there.
You guys look like you went for a car wash. Oh!
That's it from the Roadshow. I'll see you on Christmas morning.
Really?
Bye.
I'm trying to remember that come to December. Man, that entire segment was incredible. Like, holy shit. Like, just, it felt so real just because it was real for him. Like, first off, if that had been an actual situation, Noel handled that incredibly well. But, man, like, the awkwardness of it, the actors were tremendous. And, like, his fucking face when he realized that he had been had. That was I don't know how much I said during that, and I apologize, but maybe I don't, because, like, I know it's supposed to be a reaction video, but at the same time, like, that was just incredibly engrossing. It really was. I'm glad I picked a good episode of this. I was a little bit worried, because I'm like, oh, well, this is... Because I read the series didn't pick up till Series 3, so I'm like, oh, man, it's Series 1, I wonder if it's a good one. It was, though. Holy shit. That was quite the fucking segment. I'll tell you what. Man, well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow. My lord, I don't know how well this episode is going to do, but, like, fuck me, that whole segment was incredible. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for this. Again, thank you to Scaro for using your channel points on this. I appreciate you, buddy. I don't know when this is going to go up, to be honest. I'm recording this for reference. It's about 6 minutes to midnight on April 19th. This could go up on the 21st, this could go up in May. So I'm not entirely sure yet, but whenever you see it, hope you enjoyed it. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, right from every single day, my second channel, first 10 views, my Twitter. If you want to follow me, my Patreon, if you want to support me on my daily motion, my VL, all those things are down in the description down below. Thank you, too, as I'm currently recording all 78 of my Patreons to support me and my channel. For those of you who don't know, you can be a Patreon on me for as low as $1 or £1, and need access to the reaction videos as well as reading your comments a day early, and your name in the description. Also, in the description is linked to the community Reddit, as well as the daily schedule, as well as Twitch VODs channel. With all that being said, though, my name is Taffers Team. This has been my reaction to Noel Edmonds Saturday Roadshow. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.